On July 29th, 1997, a teen couple was on the run from police after stealing a riding lawnmower. After driving through a four-way stop and passing other vehicles using the wrong side of the road, the teenage outlaws approached a red light and decided to drive through it. Both of them were killed instantly from the impact of the semi-truck. September 4th, 1991. Police in Cobb County, Georgia get reports of a stolen Jeep vehicle, and soon a high-speed pursuit begins.
Okay, we might be slowing down. We got several Atlanta PD officers in front. You can move over to the right. I can pass down the right-hand side. We can push them into the wall. Okay, we might have to clear this APD unit out first.
After the police cruiser in the rear of the Jeep executes a pit maneuver on the runaway vehicle, the Jeep loses control and begins to flip. If you look closely at the top of the screen, you can see one of the passengers being tossed out of the vehicle as it tumbles. According to the documentary, banned from television, the passenger was said to have been crushed by the rolling car. However, the Banned from Television wiki states that this claim is false, and that news articles reported no deaths after the chase. On April 22, 1996, a highway patrol officer in Macon, Georgia pulls over a driver for speeding. After waiting nearly a minute for the driver to find his driver's license, he tells the officer that he cannot find it.
Shut your door. Stand right around here for me, please. Stand right around here for me, please. I say stand right there for me, please, sir. Where's your driver's license, please?
I can't find it.
Oh, you can't find them. I just checked you at 76 and a 55, sir. So how come I stopped you? Why are you going so fast?
Why am I going so fast?
Yeah.
I was just trying to get home.
10-4. Don't put your hand in your pocket, please. You ain't got to do all that. Just don't put your hand in your pocket, please. You mean hear what I say?
Yes.
Stand around that way. Don't put your hand back in your pocket. I say do not put your hand in your pocket. Are you hard of hearing or what? How much you had to drink tonight?
After receiving repeated warnings from the officer, the suspect appears to begin slowly losing his temper.
You get your ass around in front of that car. Put your hands on the hood. Put your hands on the hood. I got something here for you, man. You better cool it. 10D1.
Right here, you can see the driver watching the officer from the corner of his eyes as if he's waiting for the patrolman to look away. A few moments later, he makes his move and begins attacking the officer.
Stop! 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 Get on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get on the ground. 10A1 control, 10-3. Stop! Stop! A1 control.
10A1.
I'm in a... Help me. Get somebody down here to help me. I'm all right. Control, that car just drove away. Subject's been sprayed with pepper spray.
The man was later captured 2 miles down the road and convicted. On February 16, 1991, a driver was pulled over by Highway Patrol for speeding. It seemed like a routine stop until this happened.
How you doing? Alright. Sir, I asked you to wait right here, okay? Okay. You okay? No. 833 Atlanta, help. You okay? No. No, he got hit. Oh, Lord. Hey, go get on the radio and call for help. On the radio? Yeah.
As the trooper begins opening the driver's side door, a drunk driver driving too far on the side of the road hits the unsuspecting officer. Thankfully, the man previously pulled over by the officer was there to quickly help the downed patrolman.
There's something here.
Drop it! Put the weapon down! Put it down! Put the weapon down! All right. Where's your weapon? Give me a Highway Patrol, quick! I have an emergency out here.
Center unit calling 650. Goodbye.
Give me an emergency out here. The Yankton Church Wall. Just shot a Highway Patrol.
10.650 clear on traffic.
Do you read me, anybody? Anybody, read me?
On August 7, 2000, Texas Highway Patrolman Randall Wade Vetter was pulling over a 72-year-old man for not wearing a seatbelt. Before the officer even steps out of his vehicle, the old man jumps out of his car with a rifle and begins approaching the officer. After ignoring the trooper's commands, the suspect and the officer began firing at each other. Highway Patrolman Randall Vetter was shot in the head and died 4 days later while in the hospital. As Vetter lay dying in his car, the old man used the officer's radio to report his shooting and then attempted to flee the scene. It was said the old man was known by local police for claiming he would shoot any officers who tried to give him a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt. The suspect was convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. He died in 2008 while serving his sentence.
Son of a bitch. It's okay. It's okay. Hang on. Hang on. Come on. Let's get him down here, guys. Let's keep behind the car, guys. All right. God damn it. You got a pulse? You got a pulse? Oh, I don't feel anything.